great venue, excellent service, we didn't have to stay in line as we get early and the guide managed to let us in advance. The academia was fantastic and the ticket retrieval process was quick, efficient and convenient. We stopped at a nearby store to validate our tickets and then there was a guide at the entrance to get us into the first available queue. We were invited to join a group tour. The guide was very knowledgeable and spoke excellent English. It was well worth it to have her accompany us. Excellent, very good working with WIA tour group. Came late because of traffic, still honored my reservation. It was not a tour, it was tickets to get into the museum to see the David statue. It involved checking in and receiving a ticket. Everything was just as expected. Picked up the tickets and saw the David. Nothing else to share as it's just getting the tickets. Easy to book online with my phone. Be aware that a voucher is not a ticket necessarily. We had to find out where to pick up our tickets at a little hole-in-the-wall store. Just pay attention to the fine print. Otherwise, very easy breezy to get into the museum. Everything was exactly as described. Easy directions to follow. Museum staff was great. David was spectacular. Would recommend to anyone wanting to see amazing artwork. It was a nightmare to find the business that had our tickets. I looked for over an hour. We just barely made our admission time. Recommended for everyone interested in Michelangelo. The sculptures are all amazing, many to see. Love skipping the line. Everyone was informative as to where to go and pick up actual entry tickets. We showed up at the ticket pickup office, showed our confirmation, and they handed us the tickets. We walked a block to the museum, showed the tickets, and walked right in. Quick and painless. You cannot come to Florence without seeing David. Our guide shared so much information about all of the pieces in this museum, but especially about David. We would have never been to appreciate all of the pieces as much without her knowledge and stories behind the art. We would definitely recommend experiencing this with a tour guide of her caliber. Amazing experience, would highly recommend, but book in advance. Or you will have a long wait. Lots of people in the museum but didn't feel crowded. Mary was very knowledgeable and taught us a lot. It was great to skip the line and enter the museum without such a long wait.